Welcome to a new episode of TTG Conversations 5 Questions video series. I'm Karen Yu, Group Editor of TTG Asia Media. If you have been following our series, you'll notice that we are doing things a little differently this time around. Instead of speaking to my speaker on Zoom, I have her right next to me in person in Singapore. Joining me today is Alison Gilmore, Portfolio Director for ILTM Worldwide with RX Global. Alison has been head of ILTM since 2012, and she has an extensive global experience of over 25 years in premium travel and lifestyle sectors. Happy to have you on the show, Alison, and welcome to Singapore.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be back in Singapore. It's been 3 very long years, but it's great to be back here meeting face to face and not on Zoom.
Yeah, you're right. It is a sign of times, isn't it? To be able to get back to business, get back to face meetings. I've got 5 questions for you, and here's the first. It has been 3 years since the last in-person ILTM Asia Pacific. Why do you consider the event as essential for our industry after this lengthy travel disruption?
Well, I think it has been, as I've just said, 3 very long years. And I think people are ready to get back face to face and re-establish those relationships, make new relationships as well. And you can't do that over Zoom or Teams or all the great things we've been using over the last 3 years. And I think the time is now. You know, we can feel it in the industry building up. People want to get back together and people are ready to travel. So like I say, the time's now. And, you know, we're looking forward to getting everyone back to ILTM Asia Pacific in September.
What business opportunities will the event in Singapore bring to the luxury travel brands?
I think it's all about the buyers. ILTM is about those face-to-face meetings with those good quality buyers. And you get to see so many over the 3 days. And I think that's what the exhibitors, in fact, I know that's what the exhibitors come to ILTM for, is those connections. They'll already know several people, but there's always the chance of meeting new people and having those good quality meetings. And that's what everybody's missed. So that's what it's all about, ILTM. And it's more important than ever this year.
At the same time, what new programs can all attendees expect at the event this year?
So we always strive to bring new ideas to ILTM, all the ILTMs across the world. Every year we want to bring something new. But for me this year, the key thing is making everybody feel safe. You know, everyone is still cautious. COVID hasn't gone away. It's still out there. So for me, it's making it the safest environment for everybody so people feel comfortable and can just get on with their business and not worry that, you know, anything is amiss. So that's the number one priority for me this year.
How do you see the role of the travel advisor and agent changing as a result of the pandemic? How much more critical are they to the travel planning and delivery process?
I believe travel agents are more critical than ever post-pandemic. And we can all go and book online and do things ourselves. But when you do that, you've got nobody in your corner when things go wrong. And that's when you really need the travel agents. So they're more critical than ever. We have lost quite a few travel agents over the last few years, but there's more opportunity now when people want that safety net. So for me, everybody needs a travel agent.
What interesting travel trends and desires are you picking up for 2022 and 2023?
Well, post-pandemic, it's all about family and yourself and wellness, and they all come together as one. You know, there's been so much unhappiness and loss over the last 3 years. I think people are focusing really on their family and on themselves, and that's where wellness comes in as well. You know, there's been a lot of sickness, so people are now going to focus on themselves, and that as a trend is coming out very loud and very clear. Wellness has been growing a lot over the last few years, but I think post-pandemic, more than ever, it's key. Also, we're noticing that lead times are much shorter than they were before, especially in the luxury high end. You know, they're big ticket items, but people have saved a lot of money over the last few years. And I think now they want to spend it and get out there. So my message is, don't wait for 23. People are ready now. So come and join us at ILTM Asia Pacific this year because the business is out there.
It's wonderful. And that's all the questions I have for you, Alison. Thank you so much for giving us your time.
Thank you very much. Great to see you.
Past and future episodes of TTG Conversations 5 Questions can be found on the TTG YouTube channel. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye.